So over here on the online graphing calculator, and I want to show you how to graph this equation and take you step by step through finding these solutions. So first I'm going to turn the calculator on, and then the first thing we need to do is go up here to y equals and enter my equation. So this first one is going to be x to the power of 3. So my variable key is right here. That gives me x raised to the power of 3 minus 3x squared. So minus 3x to the power of 2 minus x plus 4. So once you've got your equation entered, go over to the right-hand side and hit the graph button. And there you can see the graph. And if you want to adjust the field of view, we can use the zoom menu. I'm going to scroll down here to option 2, hit enter, and then hit enter again. And that is zooming it in for me. And it looks like it zoomed in a little bit too much and cut off the right-hand side of the graph. So I'm going to go back to the zoom menu, hit option 6. So all the way down here, option 6, zoom standard, and hit enter. And that will reset the graph back to the original way that you had it. Now here we need to calculate the zeros. So the calculate menu is second trace. So second trace, and I'm going to calculate the zero. So this is down here, option 2, hit enter. You'll see right now it's saying left bound question mark. So what we need to do is we need to tell the calculator an x value that is to the left of the zero, an x value to the right of the zero, and then we'll have to tell it right around where we think the zero is. So in this one, I can definitely tell that my zero, it looks like it's pretty close to -1. It looks like it's right there, but it's definitely in between -2 and 0. So I'm going to put in for my left bound the value -2. Because I know that -2 is definitely over here to the left of the intercept that I'm looking for. So x equals -2, hit enter. Now it's asking for a right bound. So I need to put in a value that is definitely to the right of the 0, and that will be an x value of 0. So hit 0 and enter. And now it's asking for a guess. And you can see these little arrows here. It's saying, okay, I know the intercept is somewhere in between these little arrow keys here. It looks to me like the 0 is right around x is -1. So I'm going to put in -1 as my guess, hit enter, and now I know what this 0 is. It is -1.1149. So that's a pretty close match to our estimate at the beginning of the first video, where we estimated that it was around -1.1. Now we know more precisely. And now let's repeat this for my other zeros. So the next one, it looks like it's here around -1, but it is for sure, or +1, but it is for sure between 0 and 2. So I'm going to my calculate menu, second trace, option 2 for the zeros. Now my left bound, I know that 0 is to the left of the intercept that I'm looking for, so 0, enter. My right bound looks like it's over here at +2, and enter. And my guess, it looks like it's pretty close to an x value of 1, and hit enter. It is 1.2541017. So again, in the first video, just by looking at the graph, we estimated that it was about 1.2, but it is actually 1.25. And then for our last 0, same thing. It looks like it's around, let's see, 1, 2, it looks like it's around 3, but definitely between 2 and 4. So for my boundaries here, I'll say it is definitely somewhere in between. Let's get this in the right spot. Definitely somewhere between here and here. So one last time. Second, calculate. Option 2, calculate zeros. Left bound is 2. Right bound is 4. And my guess is around 3. And it's actually 2.8609059, so just shy of 3.